Hello everyone, it's Kelsey here. Welcome back to my channel, Budget Better Life, where I budget, cash stuff, and save for a less stressful, more enjoyable life. If that sounds great and you can relate, then keep watching. Alright everyone, so today we are going to be doing a cash unstuffing. I will be unstuffing my bills binder for the month, and as well as some sinking funds that need to go back to the bank. All of that money will go back to the bank to be able to pay our bills for the first of next month, and that is what we are going to be doing. And so let's just jump right into it, and I will start with the bills binder. So let me set this one aside. And so this is my bills binder, and all month long I split all of my bills into 4. Every week I stuff exactly what I need so that at the end of the month I have everything that I need to pay all of my bills for the following month. So that is awesome. That's how I like to do it, and it has been working out for me, so I'm not changing it because it works. All right, so, and that is one thing I love about cash stuffing. If you guys are new to this, if you're new to my channel or you're just new to cash stuffing in general, this method, I mean, it seems silly to pull all of your money out of the bank just to stick it in little envelopes. But what it does for me is it gets that money out of my checking account where I can just swipe. It makes sure that all of the money is exactly where it needs to be. Everything has a purpose. Everything is allocated for a specific goal. Okay, so that is what cash stuffing is all about, and that's why it works for me. All right, so first thing is first, let's count each category and let's unstuff all of the cash. We'll put it over into this cash tray over here, and we will start with rent. So for rent in this envelope, we have 1, 2, 3, 54, 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. So that is perfect, and I only need $4.50 for rent, so I'm going to keep aside $2, okay? So now we should have exactly $4.50. 1, 2, 3, 54, 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, exactly. So this money will go into our cash tray over here. And then these 2 extra little dollars will go into my savings. So let me just pop these back here. And I put these into savings just as a little bit of rollover money for my hard work collecting all that money. I get to keep an extra $2 towards my savings challenges. All right, so Kia is my car payment, and let's see what we have here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 54, 55, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600. 600 is correct, so we'll put this money over here, and that will go back to the bank to pay the car payment. Perfect. So then AT&T is next, and these are our cell phones. So for AT&T, we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 60. So $160 is correct for AT&T, and I put these 10s in the wrong spot, so let's just slide those up one, make sure we've got room for 5s. And AT&T is all set. So then Progressive, this envelope I normally don't unstuff, and that's because I collect in this envelope for 6 months, and I pay my car insurance every 6 months in full. And so I've been collecting since I started my cash stuffing journey, and now it is finally time for me to unstuff this money for the first time, so it's very exciting. And then on the 1st of August, I will be paying this bill in full, and so this should be $465, so let's count it up. We've got 1, 2, 53, 20, 40, 60, 84, 10, 20, oops, I grabbed 2, 30, 40, 50, 65. So 465 is correct. And then pop this right in here. So that's pretty exciting. Like I said, the first time I've been able to unstuff Progressive. And yeah, like I said, this works. This method works. Normally this bill, like I get an email when the bill is about to be due, and I always scramble, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we've got our $400 insurance payment that's coming up, and I'm scrambling to get that money. Whereas if I just know in 6 months it's going to be exactly this amount, I divide that by how many months I have, I divide that by how many weeks I collect in the month, and boom, I'm going to hit that goal every time. So that's why I love it. Okay, so Progressive is all set. So the next one we have is storage, and this is for our storage unit. We sold our home in order to pay down a lot of debt, and so we are living in a small apartment that my mom graciously allows us to live in at a very discounted rate. So all of our furniture is sitting in a storage unit right now, well, the majority of it. And so storage every month should be $125, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we do have $3 extra that can go towards savings challenges. So let's pull those aside. And then this should be 125, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is correct. So 125 will be going over here back to the bank for the storage payment. Perfect. And I just like to straighten these up. Great. And then these $3 here, I'm gonna, again, just pop them in the back, and these will go towards savings challenges, and I have earned it. All right, so the next one we're doing is subscriptions. And so subscriptions is all of my subscriptions, as well as any auto pays, any auto withdrawal bills that need to come out. I spoke about this before, but this also includes things like storage for our frozen embryos, stuff like that, like anything that pulls out monthly. I just chunked it all into one category called subscriptions. So in subscriptions, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 25, 35, 40. So $140 is correct. And we'll put that over here as well. Oops. Perfect. Alrighty, so the next one is credit cards, and we are down to our final credit card. We managed to pay off a lot of our credit cards. We only have one left, and the bill for the last credit card is, not the bill, but the minimum payment is $120 a month. So that is what I have collected here. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 15, 20. So $120 is correct. And this will go right over here in our cash tray. All right, perfect. So that takes care of credit cards. And then debt is our debt snowball. And so this debt snowball is all of the money that we used to pay on credit cards, as well as $100 extra from refinancing our auto loan, gets collected as our debt snowball. And then this money will go back to the bank, and I will pay this towards the last credit card that we have to pay until that one is paid off. And so this debt snowball should be $300, which is amazing and means we've managed to pay down and pay off our credit cards to the point where we have an extra $300 a month. That we can just continue to use towards paying down debt until eventually all that debt is paid off, and that's just extra money in our pockets every month. So that is, again, why I really love this cash stuffing method. So we've got 51, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 300. Let me count that again because I did not count that right. So we have 51, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 3. So yes, $300 is correct. And that will be going back to the bank. And I used to use this money and play games with it. And I wanted to collect it all until I had the full amount to be able to pay off my credit card in full. But unfortunately, it did not make sense because I am accruing interest on that card. And so I just want to pay it off as fast as possible so that I stop paying interest to a bank that doesn't need my money. And so this last one here is my savings folder. So this savings money is all of the money that I will use towards playing savings challenge games. And so I will not be unstuffing this money, but I can just give it a count just to see what we have that will be going towards savings challenges this month. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 112, 14, 16, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 125, but I'm going to count it again because that was not smooth. All right, so we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so $125 that will be going towards any savings challenges that I want to play and do this month. And so that is great. So that one's going to stay here. And then let's get into the sinking funds because I am going to unstuff a few things in the sinking funds binder. Alrighty, so in here, these are things that we normally spend our money on and that I just collect money for to be able to either buy in cash or unstuff and put the money back into the bank. And so this coffee envelope is going to stay for, actually, I don't want it to stay. Next month, I'm going to try to do a no spend August. And that basically means that I'm going to try not to spend anything that I haven't really normally budgeted for, like groceries, gas, and those kinds of things. So because of that, I actually do want to unstuff this money and I want to place an espresso order now before the 1st of August so that I don't spend money in August, if that makes sense at all. So $20, $40 of coffee money will go back to the bank for us to be able to place an order online to get an espresso pods. So that is unstuffed. Travel, I'm not unstuffing this envelope. We just went somewhere this past month and we don't have any plans to go anywhere in August. So this will stay and continue to build. Household, I haven't made any purchases for the household. So I do not need to unstuff this money. This can stay and continue to be collected. Car maintenance, we don't have anything coming up right now that we need to do. So car maintenance is staying. Birthday, I am going to unstuff all of this money and I'm actually going to take this right out and this will end up going back into the long-term savings because now that we are going to be through my son's birthday, the next thing we'll be saving up for is our birthdays, and those aren't till the end of the year. But all of this money I will be taking back to the bank in order to purchase gifts and make sure we have everything for our son's birthday next month. And so in this envelope, we have 50, 1, 20, 40, 60. So we've got $160, and that is going to be more than enough to get a few gifts for our son. And like I said, just a simple cake. I'm going to try to make it really low key just because we don't need to go all out. He's turning 2 years old, and yeah, I think it'll be nice to just get him a nice big gift, a couple little things, and a cake, and spend time with family. So I pulled that envelope aside, and this is my wife's envelope. She doesn't need anything. I don't need anything. And our son, we did not make any purchases for him, have not made any purchases for medical or for pets, which is great because we just had a big vet bill last month. And so those will all stay and continue to get collected. And all of this money will be going back to the bank. So let's set this aside. Alrighty, so let's pull this money and see how much money we are returning to the bank this month. That's a big, big stack of cash. All right, there it is. Let's see if I can count it all in one shot. First, let's look at it because, I mean, it's cash and we all love to look at cash, don't we? Pretty cool. All right, awesome. Let's get to counting it. Okay, so going back to the bank this month, we have, and I never use a calculator, guys. I just straight up try to count this. So I'm going to try to count it in one shot and not mess up. Let's see how it goes. All right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 50, 9, 50, 1,000. $1,000. 51, 52, 53, 54. 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000. So that's another 1,000, so that's $2,000. All right, so 2,000 and 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 94, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 500. So that's 2,500 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Holy smokes. So that's $2,560. And I did it in one shot without messing up. Can you believe it? I mean, I can, but I can't. All right, so $2,560 going back to the bank, $2,560 going back to the bank this month. That is awesome. All right, so I will pay some bills. I will pay down some credit cards. Alrighty, so that is awesome. Why don't I try to put this back in my back to bank envelope? So let's see if this even fits in here. Yeah, it fits. All right, so back to bank envelope is stuffed and ready to go. Then next month starts and we do it all over again. So make sure you guys are subscribed if you are not already. And that is going to do it for today's video. And other than that, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.